Hi, I'm Mark, and I'm glad you're here at underscore freedom for life underscore because we've got a conversation that you're going to want to hear today. It's a conversation about how to have unstoppable motivation. So let's get started, shall we? And as we're getting started, do me a favor. Could you subscribe and become part of the Freedom family? And also, could you put could you put some energy into hitting that notification bell? The reason why is because that way you know every conversation, once it happens, you can be the first one in the room listening to it. Hey, there's this thing, it's called motivation, and sometimes it wanes, and sometimes it's amazing, right? Sometimes we're on fire, and sometimes we're not. But there is a trick to having unstoppable motivation, to have the energy and the fire and the drive on the inside at all times. But there's also something that stops every single person you know and I know from getting there. And I'll give you the first and then I'll give you the second. The first is the thing that stops us is a lack of vision and understanding for the future that we have. See, here's the truth. Anything great that you want to do in your life, anything of significance, anything of merit, anything that has some weight to it, you know what I mean? That big thing that you're super proud of, that thing that you stamped your life on, and that thing that you put your energy into, right? Those large things in your life. There's one thing that stops everybody from getting there, and it's also the same thing that allows those people with that energy and motivation to succeed at the highest level. And the thing is this, having a dream, having a vision, having a belief in what you need to accomplish that's greater than the pain you're going to walk through. Here's the truth that you may not know, but everybody who's succeeded does. Everything comes at a cost. If you want to do anything great, well, you're going to have a cost of energy and time and maybe education and work and effort, right? There's all sorts of costs that'll come into succeeding. The only thing that doesn't cost anything is sitting around doing nothing. And I know you're not that kind of a person. But if you want to create something great in your life, if you want to really live out the life that God called you to, have the impact in the world that He called you to have, living that life mastery life, it'll come at a cost. You'll put some energy into it. You'll put some effort into it. You'll have to say no to some things and yes to some things. You'll have to go through some challenging times. You'll have to figure out some issues and get some answers. You'll have to bring in some resources and mentors potentially, and you'll have to be able to do stuff, right? The life of succeeding and having an impact is a life of change and growth. And all of that comes at a cost, and sometimes it comes with pain. Sometimes it comes with struggle and issues, right? There's nothing of great significance that doesn't also have in it places and things you need to overcome. But here's the one thing that'll give you the energy to be able to and be willing to overcome those things that stand in the way. It's having a dream big enough that it motivates you long enough to succeed. See, the challenge is that when we have small dreams, any issue and error and any challenge that comes up is a great reason to quit. But when you have this burning passion on the inside, when you have this absolute conviction that no, this is the thing that I'm meant to do, this is the course I'm meant to have, this is the relationship I'm meant to be in, right? Then you'll walk through the challenges because my vision is towards the goal that I have, not the thing that stands in the way. Because at the end of the day, the challenges, the issues, the education, the things you need to overcome are really just an obstacle in the way of your destiny, in the way of your impact, in the way of your future, and the calling on your life. So how do you have unstoppable motivation? Make sure you put energy and time into even daily reminding yourself, what is this vision I have? What is this belief I have that God's placed on the inside of me that I just cannot shake and cannot let go of? The more you remind yourself of your future, the more you worry less and less about the issues of your present. The more you walk through the pain, the issues, the challenges, the hurdles that you'll have to walk through to get to that place where you can look back and say, I am so glad I stuck with it because now the impact that I believe I can have, I will have. That relationship that I believe I can have, I will have. That vocation, that job, that business, whatever it is. Your goals and dreams are between you and God. What I am trying to do is give you tools to get there so that the things that stand in the way won't stand in the way long. What's your dream and goal? Make it a fire that won't go out, and you'll find out that you can actually live it out. I'm Mark, and I'm glad you're here at underscore freedom for life underscore. Do me a favor in the comments below. Put a little note about what's the dream, the passion, the fire that's on the inside of you. Share this with somebody you know who maybe needs motivation or just encouragement that they already are on their way to getting their success. And if you do nothing else at the end of the day, dominate your day.